Hey there, everyone. It's Samuel here. I am going to be doing 4 different videos, 4 different unboxings, as it were. I'm even having people live watching me on Twitch for this, so this is the first time I've done something like this. I am going to be unboxing the Doctor Who decks. This is the first one I'm going to unbox. It is the Blast from the Past deck. This is essentially the deck that contains classic series, the first 8 Doctors. Every single one of these Doctor Who decks has essentially 50 new cards that have never existed before, and then cards that have existed that also make part of the Commander decks have a Doctor Who theme, it seems like. By the way, I forgot something. Hold on a second, because I have not got to do it, but luckily it's in the drawer behind me. Convenient unboxing knife. So, I always like getting to do that whenever I can. So, that being said, let's get to it, shall we? Let me just flip the camera, and we'll begin. Okay. Oh, you got a sneak peek of the other ones, too, while we're at it. But, again, we are going to unbox the Blast from the Past deck first. These boxes are always entertaining to take care of, which is why I'm using the unboxing knife. That way I don't damage something. Just get a little bit of a peel going, and then the rest of it kind of pops open. Okay, so let's see here, all of the stuff that we've got. I'm not really doing a full unboxing as in showing you the packaging and stuff like that. This is me. Oh, that's cool. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Yes, this is our box. Okay. Oh, look at the little Who tokens. That's amazing. I suspect there's some mechanic in there that's going to require those. And then they've got the standard Magic the Gathering ones that they usually put in there as I drop the deck and everything. That's hilarious. Okay, back to it. You even got a nice Doctor Who counter here for your health and everything. These are always interesting. Like those. And it looks like it's the size to where it'll actually fit. And they kind of knew that some Doctor Who fans would be getting into this, so there's actually a scan here to learn how to play Magic card. That's a nice little extra. They've also got the Plains cards in here, so I'll probably look at those later. And a booster pack. Probably at the end of all of these things, I will take care of these booster packs. Feels pretty thin, so I'm not sure how many cards are in these booster packs, but I will do my own video with the booster packs later. So let's see here, the box. But they've got one thing where you can get Tom Baker a Punch-Out, and then a Sarah Jane Punch-Out too. These do Planeswalker things, so there's also another thing in here, which I think, aha, yes. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this is a die that they use. So that's cool. But the box, these boxes are essentially made to where you kind of unfold them and then they, oh, it's a tall box instead of a sideways box. I know my other ones are sideways boxes, so let me put this together. There we go. Tom Baker. Haha. Pretty cool. Okay. So put that off to the side. I'll put all these things off to the side to punch out later. And we'll actually get to the cards, shall we? Like I said, I'm going to just go through these a little bit. I mean, each, for those of you that don't know, each Commander deck has 100 cards in them. I'm not going to go through that. And plus, each of them also have Planeswalker cards that we need to take a look at, too. I'm actually going to, yeah, put this over here. I'll keep my trash box open over there. The commander of the deck, of course, is your 4th Doctor. So we've got 2 of these. So yeah, apologies on any kind of glariness that might get from the reflective and stuff like that, but obviously you know. Oh, and I like that this is auto-focusing. Sweet. I don't have to deal with that then. So, of course, you got Sarah Jane Smith. Love that she's a human detective, by the way. That's hilarious. Like, some of these card classifications are definitely going to be just amusing as crap here. The companions that are showing up in this, like Romana, the second regeneration. Yeah, that's pretty. Is that her with? Yeah, that's her with her version of the sonic screwdriver. I remember that episode. This is going to be very much nostalgia. Joe Grant. Yep, that fits you, Joe. Oh, this is amazing. Tegan Javanka floating in the Matrix thing, and her thing is Braveheart. That's so cool. Oh, they put them together. Ian and Barbara. I am not a shipper often, but I'm just gonna say these two. Yeah, I definitely did. And in the comics, they made it happen eventually, where they got married and everything. So they're kind of our couple. Perry, pretty cool. A Crisis of Conscience. The Do I Have the Right moment from the Dalek episode. I'm not going to remember all these episodes' names. And some of these are actually based on things, because these are saga cards, apparently. Caves of Androzani, so that's pretty cool. The War Games. Trial of a Time Lord. People sleep on Trial of a Time Lord, by the way. It's pretty dang good. Night of the Doctor. Pretty sweet. That is an 8th Doctor thing, so it belongs in here. Traverse Eternity, which I'm pretty sure probably is an actual one that has already existed. See, these ones that still exist, I think, already, they still put some Doctor Who art. I'm not up on my knowing, like, Magic cards, because honestly, I'm really casual with Magic. I only play with friends, and I usually borrow decks from them rather than owning my own. We've kind of gotten into Commander, so I've got like 2 Commander decks that I have, but I've not gotten that deep into it. So, it's just a thing with friends. But that is the one where H.G. Wells shows up. I can't remember, but it's got essentially a portal that goes through time and space that people fall through, and H.G. Wells got involved with that. Now, how much you want to bet, given they took the time to say K9 Mark 1, that there's going to be more than one K9 in this deck? Like, I have a feeling. Edric, and of course they put his death moment as the moment in there. The blow up when he goes, well, now I'll never know. That's sad. That's really sad. Nissa. I like the art on these cards, by the way. These cards are pretty dang good. I'm not reading the effects, but some of them are noticing it. Reverse the polarity, of course. But yeah, a lot of these they worked on. They said that the people that designed them really worked on making sure that these effects kind of fit the characters that they were dealing with. The 500-Year Diary, An Unearthly Child for another saga. Pretty cool. Leela. Haha. Yes. Pretty cool. Ace with her baseball bat. I don't think you could have picked a better moment for Ace than whenever she came across that Dalek with that souped-up baseball bat and smacked its eye stalk right off. That is perfection in and of itself. Susan? So, that is a cool image for that. The 5 Doctors. It's a spell, but yeah, that's a pretty neat image for that. I like it. James Robert McCrimmon. Yes, Jamie is in here. Of course Jamie's in here. Why would Jamie not? The Sea Devils. I mean, heck, that is one of the good ones. City of Death. They made City of Death a card. It's one of my favorite 4th Doctor stories. I love it to pieces. That's so cool. That's really cool. Ooh. Gallifrey Stands. That moment from the 50th. Very nice. Alistair, the Brigadier. Let's see here. What's he? See if we can focus this. It's essentially him commanding them to attack. I was trying to figure out if it was a specific moment. Aha! We found a doctor. The first doctor. And it's that pose that that one picture that everyone uses. So cool. They drew it. Oh, okay. I've got a string of doctors coming up. So here's the second. Him playing his recorder, of course. The third doctor is that moment of him fencing with the master in, I think it might be the Sea Devils. Pretty cool. We've already seen the fourth because he's the commander of this deck. Oh, my beloved fifth doctor. Oh, I approve of this. This is a nice piece of artwork for my doctor. That's good. That's good. I love that. The sixth doctor, it's the outstretched pose that I think you see in a lot of things. I can't remember what specific story that was, but yes, it's that pose. And seven, there's only one pose you can use with the seventh doctor. It's that one. Yes, that is beautiful. The player guesses whether that card's man or that. Yeah, it's him being Machiavellian even. Yeah, they chose this version of the eighth doctor. Pretty cool, because I know they wouldn't be able to do a big finish thing. I don't think they could fold that. Otherwise, it would have been hilarious to see him in the peacoat and everything. But yeah, this is essentially the eighth doctor that we got last on screen, so makes sense. Ooh. Vestrin, the Monoptera leader. They put a Monoptera in here. That's amazing. Sergeant Benton. Very nice. Him holding the radio. I like that. The Curse of Fenric. Yeah, if you're going to pick one, you're picking the Curse of Fenric. Duggan is in it. Oh my God, guys. Duggan is in here. That's hilarious. I love it to pieces. That's hilarious. From City of Death, the private detective we all know and love. He only showed up in one story, but good Lord. Oh, cool. Okay, so like artifacts, because I guess those are a thing. Again, not very big on Magic, but I had to remember. Bessie, so the Doctor's Roadster. The baseball bat I was mentioning before, Ace's baseball bat, is here. Pretty sweet. Gallifrey's Council Chamber. Yeah, we've seen that. That's neat. Okay, Day of Destiny. In other words, the day that they stole the TARDIS. Pretty sweet. Let's see here. Oh, haha. Heroic Intervention. This is whenever, because that specific vest, that gives me a thing. This was the two doctors, the sixth and the second doctor, dealing with things. Time Wipe. Nice. Oh, Heroes Podium. And it's the Death Zone figures from the five doctors. That's cool. The Trenzalore Clock Tower, where 11 regenerated. Interesting that they put that in there. Because it involved the first Doctor. This counts twice upon a time. That's pretty cool. Let's see here. And then I think that's where we start getting into the normal Magic cards. Let me go through here a bit. We've got things like Port Town. And again, some of these are Doctor Who pieces of art. Like Exotic Orchard is the tree from the center of the TARDIS. So that's still a Doctor Who card, but I think it is a card that already exists. Temple of Enlightenment is the hospital from New Earth. Or New Earth for New York. Sorry. Put the new in the wrong place. Fortified Village. Yeah. Again, New York. So it's neat that they're still taking places that are essentially Magic cards that still exist, but they're giving them Doctor Who art, which is kind of neat. Temple of Plenty, that's from the Aztecs. Pretty cool. And like they're putting all of the quotes that go with the things and stuff down here too, which I really like. Oh yes, this is from Waters of Mars. So see, it's not all classic stuff in here. I suspect some of these are going to be in other decks too. Temple of Mystery, which is, yes, that is the Dead Zone. That's the tower, Rassilon's tower from the Dead Zone. Metabilis, very nice. Oh, this is the place where they in survival fought. That's very nice. It's very nice. Celestial Colonnade, very nice. Deserted Beach, River in the spacesuit. Spoilers. Glacial Fortress, Ice World. Haha. The Horizon Canopy. Ooh, Seeds of Death. Overgrown farmland. It's the house run over by the plants. That's pretty cool. Waterlogged Grove. This is from Shada. So they put something from Shada in here too. That's a nice pull. Story that never fully came out, and they still dealt with it. The Medusa Cascade. Very nice. Side Cloud Expanse. This is where the 13th Doctor, where the 11th Doctor went on a vacation, essentially. That's Omega being banished to another universe. Very nice. Time Lord Regeneration. So this is the moment where he saw all of the companions before he was regenerating. Displaced Dinosaurs from that 1/3 Doctor story. The Dinosaurs. I think it was The Dinosaurs is what it was called. Sonic Screwdriver. We went with the 4th Doctor version, looks like. Makes sense since he's the commander, of course. TARDIS. Of course we're going to have a TARDIS. You kidding me? Swords to Plowshares. The 2nd Doctor going to his exile. Very nice. Well, that's just heartbreaking. Adric's star being broken. There are worlds out there where the sky is burning, where the sea's asleep and the river's dream, and then the rest of it's on the bottom of the card, actually. But yeah, this is them walking into the sunset for the last time. The 3 Doctors. Very nice. Oh, so you're my replacements. A dandy and a clown. Love that that's the quote they put on the bottom of that card. Arcane Signal. Signet is, of course, a Time Lord in regalia. Very nice. Soul Ring is the Untempered Schism. That's pretty sweet. Talisman of Unity, and it's the 5th Doctor's celery. I'm always going to approve of that for obvious reasons. Hero's Blade. Again, anytime we make a reference to that match that the Master and the Doctor had, I will never protest that. Talisman of Progress is the 4th Doctor scarf. Thought Vessel. It's the fob watch. Pretty sweet. Mind Stone is handles. That's amazing. Thriving Isle. This is I can't remember what planet this was that they landed on. They landed on it in the Trial of a Time Lord, but Devaloka is a Thriving Grove. I'll admit some of the things are helping me. Planet of the Giants, right? Whenever the TARDIS shrank. Another Trial of a Time Lord one, the Ash Barons. Nice. Seaside Citadel. I know that one, but it's not popping into my skull right. Command Tower is a TARDIS console. Very nice. Path of Ancestry is a bunch of TARDISes in the Vortex. And then we've got the usual, so planes. So in other words, like it's even the lands have the TARDIS in places. So food, which is jelly babies, of course it is. Oh, okay. So these are things like, okay, so like food or a warrior. So these are the token creatures that we've bumped into now. Treasures, that painting of Romana. Clue. And very nice for a pick of the human rogue. I approve of that one. Copy. This token can be used to represent a copy of something else. And then there's a soldier. Mutant. And another soldier. A mutant. And now here's an alien insect. Very nice. Alien salamander. And it's a sea devil. So yeah, they've got all these tokens, and then they've got the cards to help you learn. So yeah, now the only other thing I've got to deal with in this deck is to deal with the planes, because these are planeswalkers decks where you can change how the battlefield goes. So with that, I need to grab this and open it. Apparently each of these decks has a different set of them, but I'm very curious what we're going to get. I may read at least one of them to see what it does. But the Pyramid of Mars, very nice. Oh, they caught the parallel universe. That's very nice. Inferno, I approve. Gardens of Tranquil Repose, not so much if you knew better. The Spectrox Mines, the last thing. Coal Hill School, very nice. Unit HQ, the Cheetah Planet, Antarctic Research Base, very nice. The Cave of Skulls, and a TARDIS Bay. Ha! So that is all on that. Like I said, that pack that I got out of it, I'm probably going to do a video of me just unpacking those. It might not be too long because it felt like that wasn't very thick. But either way, that is the Commander deck Blast from the Past. Really fun. That makes me excited to open these other ones. So until next time, see you guys.